Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Spain playthrough in EU4 MEIOU and Taxes 2.01 with me, your host, Luckymarine. Let's just have a look at if these... No, that was terrible English. Let's see if these colonies are properly colonized. It looks like they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the go at the same time. Well done, Florida. How about you? You've colonized as much as you've got access to, or you are colonizing as much as you've got access to. Wait for this Portuguese province to finish, and then we're going to go to war with Portugal. Feed these two provinces to Mexico, and carry on, and hopefully feed them more and more. Get them bigger. Get them to the point of Granada, where Granada's actually, holy fuck. Yeah, Granada's paying us a fair whack of money. We did increase the tariffs with New Granada. I think 3 times, going up to, no, 1, 2, yeah, 3 times. We increased it 3 times. So, yeah. And it looks like with reloading the game, one of the malices for receiving subsidies has dropped off. At the moment, we're getting an opinion penalty still with Florida of minus 200 per month because we're giving him money, which I don't understand at all. It is a bug. It is a bug. But there are quite a few of these. Guatemala, this guy here, we've started subsidizing him because he was on his arse financially. We're giving him 8 ducats. Yeah. No, 5 ducats. We're giving Guatemala 5 ducats per month. Every month. Yeah. Pretty much all of them. Guatemala, Mexico, and Florida. Because Mexico, he was on his arse. There was a lot of autonomy here. A lot of revolts happened. Let's see. Oh, of course, he has to core all this as well. We only cored the 3 provinces in this area needed to flip this to colonial nation. So there's a lot of autonomy. He still has to core. He still has to drag the autonomy down, which meant that he was I think we ended up with a pop-up initially that spurred me to give subsidies out, and it was one of our colonial nations falling into bankruptcy, so we give them 100 ducats as part of this event, and I also subsidized the ones that were struggling. So, Mexico, what are you making now? In the positive, only just. And he's got a colony on the go. Fine with that. If he wasn't receiving those 5 ducats, then obviously maybe he may be making quite a loss there. Guatemala. Guatemala is using all the subsidies, a good portion of the subsidies anyway, for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colonies on the go at the same time, which I wanted Guatemala to try and colonize this pretty rapidly. I might even give him more subsidies so he can get some more colonies going. Otherwise, who's this? New Granada is just going to eat his way up, and Guatemala's not gonna have. He's going to lose out. So I think I'll do that now, actually. Cancel those subsidies, and then we'll give him 10 ducats instead of 5 ducats. Should be able to see here the difference. Guatemala, maybe on the tick. And Florida, who is making money just but because we're giving him 5 ducats. But the receiving subsidies here, he really doesn't like it. Now, I could almost understand that not wanting the subsidies if you were a really tiny nation and your overlord was trying to pump your country full of money. It would increase your inflation. I could understand that. And that would be a useful, not useful, that would be an interesting addition to the game. Maybe subsidizing them with too much money lowers their opinion of you, but still. No, this is just simply a bug. Loaded in, loading back out, or loading back out, or loading back in again. It's fixed one of them. I think, Florida, have you got? Guatemala. And Mexico. No. We had another one at minus 200, but there doesn't seem to be a hangover. Oh well. 54 days, we'll come back, give Guatemala 10 ducats a month for 10 years. Anyway, we're back to this point. Kicked us all the way back to the 1st of January, which is where Naples went ham on Turkey and won. We're about to grab the siege here. Naples has already taken these promises. So hopefully they roll well. Back-to-back nines is brilliant. And let's cover off on that province so that we're there. And we can grab the loots. Can we get there as well? We'll try. I'd like you. Just there. I want you. Up there. No go. Not good. We were relying a little bit on our morale. Okay. 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 Gaining corruption. Horrific. You move on a little bit. And that is Guatemala. Lose ducats, lose admin. Admin points on money. We'll lose money. It's quite a lot of money though. Guatemala. Let's subsidize you. We can't do it from that screen. We have to go and see you directly. I still pumping. He's just started this. And he must be making a loss, he is. Still. Give subsidies for 10 years. We'll make it 10 ducats. Just help support him in his time of need. And hopefully so that he can snaffle this last province before New Granada gets in there. I don't think there's a way of making one of your colonial nations give land to the other, because Granada has overstepped his reach there. It's also overstepped his reach into colonial Peru, but I'm alright with that. I think La Plata's about to do the same. Where is the border here? There it is. Is that a border? No. So colonial Bolivia is not going to be a thing. It's essentially going to be La Plata. A mix of La Plata, Guyana and Granada. But I think I'm alright with having fewer, bigger colonial nations. I think they're going to be more effective. I mean, look at the force limit that New Granada has. Huge. The majority of that liberty desire comes from tariffs. Amazing. Anyway, onwards. This isn't getting the fight won. You. How many do you need? 6. Go on then. 4, 5. That's the 6th. And we'll give you a 7th. And you move on. Emergency tithe. Lose 20 piety. An expulsion of heretics will be removed from Salamanca. I don't think I want that. Let's go for the missionary strength instead. I don't want to let up on heretics. What kind of power have we got now? Right. And this is pretty much where we were when it crashed. No, it wasn't. We'd taken Constantinople. Oh, okay. We'd taken Constantinople and the Naples people and French and the. Where have you come from? You were stuck. The Papal State was stuck. Now they're not, which is good. And that's where we had stopped, and we were allowing the. We were allowing Naples to sweep through what is Turkey, whilst just sitting on our arse doing not much, watching them from afar. Okay. Okay, why would you have split your troops there with an 18 stack right there? Minimal loot burden. That's unfortunate. 9% chance of losing a stability. We didn't get it good. Might as well take out Bega. It's right there. In fact, we should be going onwards. We should be going onwards for the tasty loots. Who'd have Vendigo? You'd be well built up. No, that surprises me. Okay. Thought we were going to have another hang up there. Let's swap you around. That's better numbers. Very well. Sugar. Good trade, good. Still keeping an eye here. What kind of siege stakes have we got? For defense, part of the state, hills, local autonomy, garrison, outnumbered Turkish government, war exhaustion minus 23. We're pushing their war exhaustion quite high here. Thankfully, this time around, we haven't got rebels that popped on top of us, which was a little bit of a shitter earlier on. Excellent. Press the stop. Please stop game. Come on. I mean, I don't mean stop altogether. Just stop. At least if it crashes here, it'll start from the 1st of January. Are you gonna crash? Then fuck it. It's them damn pipes. Alright, wait for it to get shit together. I don't know what's happening around here. I don't know. Something's happening. Let's close the program and start again. We'll send that. And we'll, yeah, continue that as the autosave. Get straight back into it. Victory passes back and forth between men. Wonder what that sign's meant to be. The Turks versus... I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. 1st of January, 1636. So we're already, yeah. Nope. Nope. Oh. You have grown the balls, it would appear. In the hills. Are we going to need you as well? Put maneuver guy in just to get you within there just that little bit quicker. Yeah, we might need you in there. Craftsmen abandon their workshops. Let's try to keep our artisans here. Wow, that was close. A little too close. And we have broken all of our cannons. We only have 1,000 in here. Let's split you. Put you into that. Move you a little further forwards. And we'll leave our cannons. Cloth, of course. We'll leave our cannons just in the back. Oh, here they are. 61,000 Turkish peasants. We'll let them go, of course. And converts. You carry on. Have we got many of these back? Not that many. Still. I'd rather have you on here. An excellent minister. Gained 25 Olivares. Duke of Olivares led the Spanish government between 1621 and 1643 under King Philip the Fourth. Was that Armada time? Seem to remember, so Philip meant to be married to a Mary. Was it one of Henry's daughters? He had Elizabeth and he had Mary. Anyway, who was enjoying the favour? He was a devious and cunning leader. He involved Spain in 30 years war alongside the Imperials and had the war with Holland renewed. This proved disastrous and precipitated Spanish decline, with secession of both Catalonia and Portugal in 1640 under his governments. Poetry, literature and painting prospered and Spanish modes and customs spread across Europe. Right. Okay. Don't they have manpower? No. We'll take the autonomy. Ooh, this. This is what happens when you have a core. How have we got this? How the hell have we got this? How have we got a core here? We don't. We don't even have a claim here. But this would flip it immediately to us. So is it not based on having a core? I was always led to believe that it was based on a core where things would flip to you. Maybe it's a number of things. Maybe it involves religious as well. Something that we don't have to demand in the peace deal. What kind of unrest do you have? 0, and it's at -12. Okay. Won the siege of Thingamajig. Let's stack up on here. Try and hit this 17 stack. No, he doesn't want anything to do with it. Which means that he knows he probably can't win. So let's go fight him. However, let's split you onto there so that these don't flip back. Oh, okay. Managed to get away from us. Now group up together. Let's split off the cannons and enough of these to get that siege going. And the rest of you just kind of chill out here. I'm willing to push this to the point where Turkish peasants taking 3% attrition are about to take Constantinople. It'll take them a long time though. Won't be surprised if we got the majority of this lump taken. Outbreak of heresy. Lose 5 diplo, lose 5 ducats, or stability increase interval goes up, and missionary strength across the board, everywhere, mission strength comes down. I don't think I want that. Nope. And the Ottomans are... they've got the numbers on the side, but the Papal State has a lot more morale. Well done. Means we can be a little bit more lax. Not with you. No, you. This. Stay there. We can be a little bit more lax with how we spread our troops around now. Still haven't got through Constantinople. How are we getting on for loots? Decent amount. Okay, welcome development. Great nobles. Oh wow. Great nobles, great nobles. Loyalty upon loyalty. I do like that. 6 loyalty and stability points. Love it. And another 0. Oh, okay. No loyalty. We can't have nice things. Won that siege. Let's push your fleet out. However, I don't really want to be fighting it. Let's not lose ships for no reason. This war is already won. There's no point in losing ships and having to rebuild them. Let's split you evenly. Again, split evenly. Ooh. Excellent. That should be, wow. That should be Colonial Louisiana, isn't it? Colonial, it looks like Colonial Louisiana. Yeah. Colonial Louisiana. Historically a French colony that was sold to the fledgling United States of America for quite a considerable amount of money. Turned out well in the end. We'll take our chances there. I'll go for trade value. Good. January 2nd, please don't crash. Good. And we'll send you. Away you go. Oh, we haven't taken this place yet. Okay. Can we call you? Yeah. Nope. We've lost the siege of Castile. You've gone into the minuses. You've gone even worse. I don't know why. I don't know how this is a thing. But I think from here. Okay, wool disappearing. How do you smuggle wool away? I mean, it's quite a bulky thing. Do you just herd the sheep in a different direction? I suppose if your wool has legs, then it's going to be easier to smuggle it away. Won the siege of Aden. Good. Lost the siege of Ilhit. It's unfortunate. But I don't think I need... Well, we'll take this province, just because it's there and it's mocking me. I don't think I need to do anything. I think I just allow France, Naples, Papal State, wherever he is. Oh, he's on here. What is Rhodes? Is it still Rhodes? Yeah, it's Rhodes. Where the Knights used to be. Might give it back to the Knights in the peace deal. That'd be nice of us. Less nobles gain power in Castile. Fair enough. We shall ignore them, of course. Where are you going? Didn't even realise these islands were a thing. There's islands there as well. No, occupied by us. Naples took a bit of a hammer in there. But again, it's... Wow, France is well up for that. Are you sure? I mean, every time the Ottomans get hit, yes, they might win the fight, but they can't afford it. Last time I checked, Turkish Empire, 14,000. I suppose if they're using mercenaries now, then they'll be starting to get some manpower back. However, that can't be cheap. What have you got? Just the one loan at the moment. We can drive that up. Do we wait? Or do carry on? No, how about I'm not passing through 39,000 rebels? And do we relieve this siege? If we are going to make it a long-term fight with the Ottomans, do we relieve that siege? Let's grab all our ships. Try chuck this war exhaustion through the roof. Yeah, we should. I don't want to be doing well over here and then look back and suddenly have to siege out because Constantinople is about to fall. This can wait. We'll do a shift consolidate. You're all, some of you, most of you are fixed anyway. Grab you, put the Foreshock in charge, which is our illustrious leader, I believe. Squish you onto them. And the rest of you just sort of wait in the wings. Mali have insulted us. Alright, didn't lose a lot there. Looks like the Pope. The Pope of all people. With very few people. Is he going to win that? How the hell did you manage that? I suppose it's what morale can do to you. Or can do for you. Right, where you go. Away you go. You're all fully fixed up because you can fix yourselves up in coastal ports. Let's blockade these areas. Worms? Worms? You tricked. And worms. Where's worms? Is this worms? No. Where's worms? Oh, worms. Force heretic to repent. What is this? I don't know. Sounds fun. We might have to do it at some point. We'll force all the heretics to repent. All the things. You're evidently not needed there. Do you want to save him? Yeah. No. Can't have nice things. Tried our best. Wasn't enough, evidently. So, 100% of blockade there. Let's move down here to get another 100% blockade. We will ignore them, of course. No more lowering taxes. We need as much of that autonomy burnt away as we can. We're very well. That should be 100% blockade, which has allowed Naples to pretty much go and do what he wants. In fact, 42 versus 14, I reckon I can take you up here. And it looks like, with the ships, he's starting to get rid of his ships. Yep. He can't afford his ships. So he's just deleting them whilst they're in port. Fine with that. No. We're going to throw him in the sea as soon as we can. That's not enough points. I'm not swapping out what we had for that. Okay. Didn't capture any ships. Let's grab cannons with at least a siege pip. Get you over there. Any cannons? Yep. You as well. And you as well. By the time you get over there, in our occupied land, you might be up to 2,000. Serbian separatists. I don't think that's a bad thing. I mean, if our allies take him out, then they take him out. But not too bothered with. Oh, balls. Where are you going? I think everything over here is going to be mountains and hills. Yeah, don't want to be fighting into the mountains. I'll go stand on your fort though. And we'll go support that. Maybe if we get there in time. Nope. Fucked us straight off. That's fair enough. We will take you. That's a horrific penalty. Casual literacy. Have you got anywhere yet? France has got it a little bit. So this will be a case of, I believe, like art centres talking to each other. As for globalised trade, it fired in us 7,362 ducats. Eesh. So we're a while away from that. Let's split you away. And when you're into that fight, you into that fight as well. You're heading towards us. We'll just strap on our man pants. Deal with it. This might drag France into it. Okay, excellent. Good. Okay. So I'm starting to control where the Ottomans are going, trying to push them back in a controlled manner. That's fine. Education level has changed, it's gone to high. Good. Vessels have been lost. Bay of what? Bay of Alexandria. Oh dear. Alright, where you go? How are you getting on? Alright, where you go as well. Alright, so if we negotiate now, What would you give us? We're going to have this for stuff and reasons. Flipped to us. So we'll get all of you. So those 3. And then where do I want to go? There's silver and iron, copper, iron, silver, I think. However, I won't mind getting down to here. Does he give us another fort? He does. Another fort? He does not. How far away are we from that? Not... yeah, no, quite far. Relatively. I mean, I can stay in this fight as long as I want. I wouldn't mind picking up this province for the trade power in this node, but it might be more prudent to do something more along the lines of the War Gold Prince. Okay, yeah, so it's just taking provinces that are Christian. Taking something like that. This must have flipped to Muslim. Yep, Sunni. Sunni province, that's fine. Yeah, it's why we couldn't take this province either. Fair enough. So that protects that protects Europe against the Turkish Empire. All that. I think we go for that. It still gives them access to go to war with this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. It allows them to weaken themselves. If we put a lid on the Turkish Empire, then they're just going to expand in other places, or they're going to build up their manpower to the point where fighting them next time is just going to be that much more difficult. Be like a little bit like cornering a wild animal. If we allow him a route of escape, then we can hopefully somehow maybe keep him just a little bit weaker. Call for peace. That's alright, we can counter that. We are going to have to be fairly aggressive with what we're doing though, so let's go and take actual forts. We'll allow you to take here and then actually hit these peasants. I could do without them taking that province. Let's split the infantry off. You can step off the siege for the time being. No, you can't. Although, just the cannons here are doing an alright job. Yeah, we're still lost. We lost all our cannons. Were you not there in time? You were not there in time. And we lost that as well. How weird. Alright, let's put pressure on that fort. Let's put pressure on... We can't. That was unfortunate. Okay, before this flips, let's go on that. Oh, it's gonna be cheap. Nope. How about some warps as well? Nope. Money. I know you're already in debt. And that will do, I think. Yeah, that'll do. Tends to treasury. Gives us a quite a hefty chunk. Done. Fine. That'll be alright for now. Serbian separatists. So Serbia will pop out here now because the Ottomans don't have access through us. Doubt we'll get access through Wallachia. Nope. We get access through Hungary? Nope. So this will be Serbia. And let's bug out. Leave him with his rebels. Oh, we're going to pass straight through those. Oh well. And let's have everybody group up there. How many ships did we lose? You're moving, you're moving. You are. You are. What kind of space have we got? Quite a lot of space. We'll grab some ships. We'll also grab those men back that we lost in the final days of the battle with the Ottomans. I should have been a little bit more wary that he still had men out there. Nope. All the boats. Up to 172. Keep going. And keep going. Nope, not there. $183. You and you as well. And you. And this, and this, and this. We'll pump some more out when we can. Oh, we've spent all of our money there. Oh well. It'll pay us back in the long run. War exhaustion is coming down. How are our colonies getting on? They're doing fine. They're doing fine. La Plata is getting massive. Tariffs are up at 17. Line share of that is coming from New Granada. Make a decent amount. Okay. Yeah, we'll make that X amount of thousands back fairly quickly. On we go. Okay. Serbian separatists, yeah. And the Ottomans are no longer a valid rival for us, it would appear. No one is a valid rival for us. Not until we see, not until we find out where Ming is and what Ming is doing. Okay, let's revoke that embargo. I'm sure that Turkish Empire will end up popping up as being a valid rival at some point again, but until then. Why are you stuck? Oh yeah, you shattered to that. Group you lot together. Put our dude in charge. Let's go squish these. An alliance from Venice. No. Also, I'd really like to be the Mr. Pope man. Our colony New Granada. Yep. Has declared war on Huanca. Huanca? I'd like to think it's Huanca. Yeah, I think he's going to win that fairly easily. Yeah, gotta be aggressive, little guys. I said little, but New Granada is fairly scary. 26 troops ready to rock. Can we squish it? They had some good morale there. Anyway, split up. Take those two back. Let's get you involved. Still can't make calls. You want an alliance? Nope. Hungarian separatists. We're going to have to ask you for semi-permanent... We've already got military access. Okay. Guaranteed by the Turkish Empire. Okay. Ships. How are we getting on? We'll take out our transports. That reminds me we need to get some more transports. Someone's dead. We don't have any galleys anymore. They must have all died somewhere. Also, we can get rid of the morale of armies, morale of navies guy. Let's go for global tariffs instead. In fact, let's see what kind of an effect that has. $14.87 switches to $16.35. Almost offsetting the cost. Almost. One of our armies displaying manpower recovery speed. Do we need the manpower recovery speed? It's always useful, and we're not at war right now. So we'll grab that. We can grab some infrastructure if we've got enough men. Happy Mus Papam. The Pope is a capable... Oh, this is papal sponsor thing. We always go with capable man. Magnificent day. Papal sponsor weak. We are the Curia controller. Aggressive expansion is going to be very nice, especially when we eat into northern Italy, which we have 0 aggressive expansion. Did we not pick up a claim on Piedmont? We did. And Naples and Brittany are well up for it. Why is not a papal state? Attitude towards enemies. That's fair enough. We can probably do it on our own. Let's grab all of these. Hungarian separatists might pop. Sunni fanatics might pop as well, but we'll deal with them as and when. Now, of course, we don't have access here. So who would we be fighting? I'd like to think that France will be able to deal with the Netherlands. We can deal with Venice. Yep. You lot start shipping yourself over across to that. Naples has particularists. Oh, Nepalesian. That's what it's called. Not Nepalese, Nepalesian. And Sunni fanatics are quite angry at us. Can we still not core anything? No. How many can we fit in Padua? 34. Let's then split you two evenly. Appropriate church property. Lose 5 piety. You soon receive an event telling you the church's response to your demands. Depends on circumstances, the church may choose to make some concessions, or may take a hard line and refuse to give you up any land whatsoever. Lose 160 papal influence. So we're going to have to wait until we get 260 papal influence, I believe. Donate state lands to the church? Nope. Missionaries to our neighbours? Not really. How are we getting on for education? I know we just popped up. It is coming down though. 65 is good. Above 65, level 7. We're at the moment, we're at high education level, which has effects of... Nope. 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 Papal sponsor week. That's a lot of reading. If you want to pause the game here, I ain't reading that. Impressive court. Education level high. Stability increase interval is plus 15. Monthly autonomy change is, to be honest, it's offset by the finisher for bureaucracy. Global institution spread plus 60% is nice. Idea cost minus 7.5% is nice. Blanket tech cost everywhere of minus 15% is nice as well. I believe the finisher of bureaucracy is, yeah. So, the more educated you get, the more liberals you have sloshing around, causing unrest. Thank you for the briefing. We should increase funding. By 100. Just so that this stays above 65, just so that we retain the high level education. Which has done what? Still making 58 ducats. Do you need to be at high maintenance? Let's bring you back. I'll want a decent amount of spy network on Venice. Decent amount on Savoy as well. Before we even rock. You're 85. You're going up very, very quickly. What? Sunni fanatics. Why would Sunni fanatics be popping here? Oppressed Sunni minority. Orthodox fanatics, maybe. Protestant fanatics, maybe. I wouldn't expect the Sunni minority of this province, significant Catholic community, I wouldn't expect the oppressed Sunni minority to have enough clout in this province. What's that? Excess food already used. Let's have this going up. And there's going to be millions of them, isn't there? 66,000. That's not much, he says. Well, we might have to bring people back. The Poppy Man is still here. We do have a fort, a level 4 fort, which is nice. You're definitely going to flip to Serbia because the Ottomans can't get to you. The Turkish Empire, sorry, can't get to you. Although the Serbian separatists might have been killed by foolishly wandering both into our lands and into Hungary. That should flip. I don't know. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it for today, ladies and gentlemen, whilst we're waiting for a spy network on Venice and Savoy. I might ship some men back to this general area. It looks like the Sunni fanatics are going to fire momentarily, so we'll deal with that. We'll then deal with the Hungarian separatists, which we might just need a couple of troops just to station, burn all this off. Let's have another look at our colonies. You finished. So at some point we need to go to war with Portugal. France has taken many of the islands around Hispaniola and Cuba. Portuguese are here. Have you finished this? No, you've only just started. So they are continuing to colonize, which is fair enough. When we go to war with Portugal, I also want to take stuff from England. This time around, I want to take a chunk out of English Brazil. Hopefully a chunk just here, so they actually flips to colonial Brazil. I don't want it adjoining La Plata, otherwise it'll all join La Plata, and La Plata is massive right now. Florida's doing well. You're about to flip. How many colonists do we have out? Just the one. Do we have a spare one? We do. We should use that one. We should use our spare colonist. What do we use him on? These provinces here. Oh, where you go. Colonial Louisiana just here. Then we'll have colonial, what's it called? Texas just here. Colonial Mexico is already a thing. Colonial Central America is already a thing. We're gonna have many. We are going to have many. France, can we siphon your income? Wow. That's quite a few ducats. No, we'll leave that. We'll leave that be now. Now that we're integrating him, we'll leave that alone. I want to get rid of some of this as well. You're a million miles away. You are not. When we next get a plague outbreak, I'll have a look and see if this is going to be cheaper. Till then, we should probably be saving up money. Trade steering, trade power abroad. Current tech cost penalty plus 20. Yeah. Provincial trade. Yeah, that'll help a lot. Let's have a look at the trade power that we've got in the Genoan node. Just 18%. Yeah, I don't think it'd be too much longer. I reckon by about 1700 we'll have enough collected here that we can cut Naples loose and start gobbling up bits and pieces of Naples. Anyway, I've been Luckymarine. As always, you lot have been amazing. And join me next time for more with Spain in MEIOU and Taxes 2.01. Be interesting to see when England actually forms Great Britain. Until then, is this you? It is. Anyway, do take care.